Hi there, this is Charlotte Jacobs from Thrive Academy coming to you from my home office in Santa Cruz, California. And shh, my kids are asleep. But I wanted to make this video for you because I got so excited about what we were teaching at our live event today. I just couldn't wait. All right, on today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 main ways that people will say yes to you so you can get crystal clear about your marketing and you don't have to be distracted or confused or wondering what to do. And my intention is that after you watch this video, you will be so clear about what you need to do and what you don't need to do that you'll be able to simply be in action. In order for your business to thrive and for you to have all the clients you want, you've got to have a way that people say yes to working with you, right? And if you haven't figured this out, then you might be kind of feeling like you're aimless or shooting in the dark when you're trying to figure out how to get clients. So I want to make it really, really simple for you. Because once you figure this out, it allows you to have that focus and that clarity so you can be really clear about what to do next. When you think about that moment, when somebody goes from they weren't yet ready to hire you, but now they are. When you think about that, there's this point of transformation, really, that they went from a not sure, not ready, not clear, maybe, all of the places that they could be, and they finally became a yes to themselves and a yes to working with you. And we call that moment the point of conversion. This is a really, really exciting moment. And whether you've had just a few of those or you've had a lot of them, you know that until you get that yes and somebody's willing to pay you money to work with you, you really don't have a business, you have a hobby. Now, on the last couple videos and articles we talked about having a big vision and being really ready to play. And then second, when you have an exciting vision, often your inner gremlins or the inner voices in your head that tell you you're not good enough, you're not ready, or you can't do that, they really start getting riled up. And so we gave you some tips for how to neutralize those gremlins. And hopefully you've neutralized those gremlins and you're pretty clear about what it is that you want to accomplish. So now you want to get clear about your point of conversion, the place that you want to focus on getting as many people as you need to that point so they can make that tipping point, that turning point, and say yes. So there really are only 3 possible points of conversion if you are a coach or holistic practitioner. And when I share these with you, it's going to seem so simple, and yet I want you to consider that if you aren't clear about this, it makes it very, very difficult to create a little marketing plan, something simple that you can know exactly what to do. All right, so the first way is in a private one-on-one conversation. Just you and this person, heart to heart. We call these heart-selling conversations. It's when you're having a conversation with a potential client. It's an inspiring conversation. It leads to action. And really, if you're really good at this and you're masterful at the 5 elements of heart selling, which we talk about in some other videos, your potential clients will practically talk themselves into working with you if it's a good match. So that's the first thing that you want to master. And if you know that that is your business model, that is that point of conversion that you want to get as many people to, then you just get crystal clear about, okay, how am I going to get more people to these conversations? Is it going to be through networking? Is it going to be through speaking? Is it going to be through asking for referrals and being intentional about that, which I talk about in another video? But once you have that, it's very, very easy to get really crystal clear on your marketing plan. All right, so the second way that people might say yes to you is during some kind of a virtual event, like a free teleseminar or free webinar. And one of my best recommendations when you're first starting is to offer some kind of a strategy session or free consultation so that you can have a one-on-one conversation and discover more about what people are looking for to see if it's a good match. Once you get more skilled at that and you feel more confident leading teleseminars and webinars, then you can move on to making a straight offer on the teleseminar or webinar. Now, I know for a lot of people it sounds really, really scary, but don't worry, you can get there eventually. And it does take some time to master this, but as long as you're good at those one-on-one conversations, you'll still be golden here, because this is a great way to get clients. I mean, really, even just the teleseminar or webinar to a free consultation, that can be a powerful way to get to 6 figures very, very quickly. So the third way that someone might say yes is when you are speaking in front of a group of people. Now, when I say speaking in front of a group of people, most people get a little nervous and start thinking about talking to hundreds of people. But you could start with 10 people at your local, Rotary Club or Kiwanis or something like that. When you're speaking, you have the opportunity to make an offer for somebody to continue to work with you. If you wanted to go ahead and do a paid offer, you can. Most people start out doing something free. Again, the free consultation is a really great way to get started. All right, so if you decide that this third way is how you are going to find that point of conversion and find enough people to say yes, then you just have to get crystal clear about how many people do you need to speak to every month so that you get enough free consultations or people saying yes to your program to make your business work. Now, this seems simple, I understand. And yet, once you make this decision, it's so clear about what actions you need to take. Now, if you are not quite sure yet, or you're not quite sure what those steps are to take, then we want to invite you to be our guest at an upcoming Client Attraction Summit. Are you ready to join us to dive deeply into these 3 models and really to get heart selling in your bones so that you can have conversations with potential clients where they're excited to get started working with you and they can't wait to say yes? So scholarships to the Client Attraction Summit are open for just a few more hours today. So if you've been sitting on the fence, then I invite you to make a clear choice, a yes or a no. If now is your time, it would be our honor to support you. All right, this is Charlotte Jacobs signing off, because it's your time to thrive.
The Client Attraction Summit is coming soon. Apply for your full scholarship now.